Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is actually a 16-week pregnancy update video on how I've been feeling this past week. By the time you see this video, I'll actually be 16 weeks and 3 days. So let's go to the bump app, and it tells you like some of the things that's going on with the baby. The app says he's the size of an avocado. So he's 4.6 inches long and weighs about 3.5 ounces. It says his skin is still transparent, but he's growing hair, eyebrows, and lashes. Hopefully he have his daddy eyebrows. He's forming taste buds, and he should be moving soon, which I haven't felt any movement, but I think it was gas that I did feel. And I don't even have a lot of gas, but I want to say like week 13, 14, and 15, I did feel a little movement, but I think that was just a little bit of gas that I was experiencing at the time. I feel like I would know if it was the baby. It says also that his eyes are still fused shut, but he can detect light through my belly. So I thought that was really interesting. And I told you I use like several apps. So I usually go to the Pregnancy Plus app to actually see the baby. And it probably won't come up on camera, but he has tiny little hairs already that you can see. Like, it's so cute. It's so cute. So, which is basically what the bump app says. To get into like me and what I've been experiencing this past week was several significant changes. One being my SI joint. I've experienced this with Kennedy, and clearly it's creeping up as a problem in this pregnancy as well. So for those of you who don't know, a lot of times during pregnancy, the hormones can relax your muscles and your ligaments in your pelvic area, and the joints back there can become painful, and you can feel it in your back and your behind, and sometimes it could go down your leg on whatever side is hurting, and there's usually one side, I believe, or the other. But for me, it's my right side, and I think it was my right side before, so I'm limping some days. It's getting painful. Some days it's okay, some days it's bearable. It's not as bad yet as it was with Kennedy. So just a little backstory on that pregnancy. I was working out, like lifting heavy and stuff like that in the beginning of my pregnancy, and I was running consistently, at least doing some running every week, up until I was week 25. And that week was when I had to stop running. I was running and I felt like my leg was about to give out, so I had immediately stopped the treadmill, and I went into the room where the classes are held, and I started stretching and doing yoga stretches, and I walked out of the gym limping, like bad, like I hurt myself bad. Took some Tylenol, went to sleep, woke up. It was even worse, and I couldn't get off of the bathroom toilet. Like, I needed help getting off. Like, I was crying and everything. It was horrible. Went to the hospital once my husband got home. They checked the baby. The baby was fine. And I went to the doctor. She told me I had to start going to therapy. So I went to therapy. We did like exercises, different types of stretches. I don't remember, so I might have to go back to therapy to so she could teach me those. But it eventually went away. But I feel like it lasted for a while because I just remember different occasions, which was like all separated from each other, where I had to sit down the whole time. I was limping. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough, but it eventually just went away on its own, which was so weird. So that is the biggest thing I'm dealing with this week, and again, it's painful to deal with. If anybody else knows somebody that went through it or went through it themselves, like, let me know down in the comments, because I didn't know anybody until it happened to me last pregnancy. So what did y'all do? How was your experience? let me know. Another issue that I've experienced this past week that I think I'm starting to get is the baby brain. It's crazy. I literally set my pocketbook down and forgot where I set it at, and I was in the mall. So thank God, that could have went way worse, but the sales advisor found it, locked it away, and I got it 30 minutes later. So when I was ready to pay. Yes, Samira seen it fall off of me and I pick it up, and she said she thought I set it down on the stroller, but I didn't sit it down on the stroller. I don't know where I set it at. I really don't even remember it falling off of me, which is bizarre. But yeah, it is what it is. Again, this week was the dreams. They are just horrible, out of control. And one of them woke me up out of my sleep and I couldn't go back to sleep, and I was already late going to bed, so I was only asleep for like 2 hours. But again, stuff that I can't control. Like, I feel like I just can't control those things. It is what it is. Headaches are still an issue for me. I take Tylenol at least 2 to 3 times a week for it. But they probably come every day, at least every day. So sometimes they go away, sometimes they stay. So if they stay too long, I'm taking Tylenol. Another major thing that I've been experiencing this week was the itchy skin. And it's winter time, but always itchy and scratchy during the winter time, but it's my belly, and I decided to use something new, and I bought it ahead of time that I didn't use the last pregnancy, but a lot of people suggested the bio oil. I don't know if you can see. It's bio oil, and it's supposed to help improve scars, stretch marks, uneven skin tones, and aging and dehydrated skin. So what I think about this is, I'm not too fond of the smell. It gives me like a masculine cologne type of smell, but it's bearable. Like, I can use it, but it's not helping the itching. Like, I can put it on and I still feel itchy and scratchy. Like, and I just want to scratch it so bad. So that's not really working for me. So I think I'm going to go back to the Palmer's cocoa butter. I don't know if it's coming up, but it's Palmer's cocoa butter tummy butter for stretch marks. And again, it's supposed to help improve the appearance of stretch marks. And again, stretch marks are, I believe, hereditary. Either you're gonna have them or you're not, but this helps keep my skin hydrated, and I would never itch. Like, if I itch, I immediately put this on and it immediately stopped. Like, I don't know what's the difference, because this helps with the same thing as well. And this is just the one I had from when I was pregnant with Kennedy. I'm gonna finish it up and get a new one. So yeah, that's week 16 in a nutshell. But again, let me show you my baby bump. Again, last week I said this is from the appendicitis I had. And a lot of people was like, you still have your navel ring in? And I was like, yes, I'm going to keep it in until my belly stretch where I feel like it needs to come out. Last pregnancy with Kennedy, I got a maternity navel ring, which is like a long piece of plastic, and it had like a dangly cute little thing on there. But that ended up, once my stomach stretched, that ended up falling out and I lost it, and could nothing fit in there anymore. So I'm just going to keep this in until it can't fit anymore. And once it starts hurting, you'll know if you need to take it out. But yeah, I'm not worried about it. The whole closing, I had it for forever, which was like a scary thing I thought was going to happen with Kennedy, but it was fine. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and following along with my pregnancy. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And Thank you again. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.